On Monday evening, Bishop Barbarito released a letter about the resumption of public worship and the opening of churches, the process of the opening of churches here in the Diocese of Palm Beach. His letter was met with great joy, with great enthusiasm by all of us, as we have certainly missed being able to gather together during these past few months. I would like to take this opportunity to spend a few moments with you talking about what this process of reopening will look like here at St. Jude, what it means for us. And as the bishop said, we want to reiterate that right now the common good is our priority. And so everything that we are doing is being done with a view towards the common good, to keep everybody safe, to keep everybody healthy. And as we know, the pandemic is by no means over. And so all these the procedures that we are going to put into place, they are put into place to keep it from gathering more strength and keep it from rearing its head again. So let's look at the schedule of openings. As the bishop said, on May 18th, Monday, churches, St. Jude Church included, will open for private prayer. Our church doors will be open from 7:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And again, this is for private prayer. The bishop has suggested that you wear a mask even when coming for private prayer, that you use your own personal hand sanitizer, that you come in, you may wish to light a candle, but because chapel areas are considered off limits, that after you light a candle, perhaps take a moment of prayer before one of the images that you like to pray before, that you please take some time to pray in the main body of the church. So that is private prayer, no group prayer. We have so many wonderful groups, folks who recite the rosary in common, who have other types of litanies and prayers they like to say. But from May 18th on, at this time, it is private prayer only. On May 25th, a Monday, we will begin the resumption of public Mass, daily Mass. Now, we were going to change the schedule for the summer anyway, so we're just moving it up a week or two. So beginning on May 25th, daily Mass will be at 8 a.m. The church will be open again at 7:30. The Mass will be at 8 a.m. and the church will close at 2:30 p.m. And this is in order that the church can be sanitized, can be cleaned and readied for the next day. Coming to the weekday Mass, again, we ask that you wear a mask, that you bring your own hand sanitizer, that you will use it upon entering, getting ready for communion, and on leaving church as well. We will not be distributing the precious blood. We haven't been doing that for a while. And we will also, communion will be received in the hand. For those who feel that this is not part of their spirituality, we ask that you please understand, and at this time, you may wish to make a spiritual communion then, if you're not comfortable receiving in the hand. What is our Sunday schedule going to look like? Because the weekend Masses will begin on Saturday, May 30th, and we will have the Mass at 5 p.m., and it's a wonderful time to begin again. It is the Vigil of Pentecost. Our Sunday Masses are at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. in English and 1 p.m. in Spanish. Now, you may say, why so few Masses? I said we were going to change the schedule. This is not written in stone. If we need to add Masses, we will certainly do it. Let's begin this way and see what we really will need. Some churches and other dioceses have said people have not been coming when they've resumed Mass attendance. So this is really being done so the church can be cleaned before and after Masses, again, with an eye toward the common good. So this is about the church being open for Mass on weekdays and weekends. It is not about any other prayer groups being able to meet, or again, as I said, any devotional group meeting at this time. And remember that the bishop has lifted the obligation to attend Sunday Mass. It is suspended at this time. You do not have to attend Mass on Sunday until further notice. You may feel more comfortable coming to the weekday Mass rather than a Sunday Mass. Now, we need to be very practical. You know that we're only allowed to have 25% of capacity in the church for Mass. So that means we are restricted to 200 people for a Sunday Mass, for each of the Masses. How will we get to this number? We invite you to please go to the parish website and you'll find a section called Sign Up Genius. Click on that and it will allow you to sign up for which Mass you wish to go to. Saturday 5, Sunday 9, 11, or 1 p.m. You will click on that, and you can only do that. You have to reserve a spot each time you wish to come to Mass. We will be given a printout, and you will be checked in at the entrance to the breezeway, which is also a very practical thing I need to tell you in terms of parking. Please make sure you use what is really the church parking lot, the parking lot off Toledo Road. Do not use the school lot at this time. Those gates are locked. You'll be very frustrated if you have to get into your car and drive around to the Toledo Road section. So you will be checked in at the breezeway. You can come down then to the church with your face mask. Again, entering the church, sanitizing your hands with your hand sanitizer, putting on your mask, keeping social distancing, respecting the way the seating will be in the church, and of course, social distancing even coming to communion. We're a very social parish. That's one of the best things about us. However, at this time, you know we're not able to gather even after the Masses that you come to. We need to ask you to please leave, to return to your car, and leave as soon as possible. I would like to remind you that all parish grounds, our outside areas, our gathering space, and including Mount Carmel Hall and the parish office are closed at this time. They will remain closed until further notice. However, the parish phones have continuously been monitored and will continue to be monitored, and we are here to meet whatever needs you have. If we can remember the words of the bishop, that cooperate with each other with prayer, prudence, and patience, we can move forward and begin to reopen our church. We are all looking forward to seeing you very soon. We have missed you. Continue to be safe and see you soon. God bless.